Danielle's not here today, so I'm filling in for her. We are the St. Louis Knitters Guild here. If you thought you were coming to the, to golf, then, you can, it's okay. You can just quietly walk out the door. We promise not to laugh until you're gone. Okay? So, things to do. Introduce yourself to somebody you don't know later, not right this second while I'm talking, please. Okay? Remember to wear your name badge. I have to wear mine in case I forget who I am. I think you guys know who I am pretty well. Okay, so silence your phone, please. But I want to know about your cool ringtone, but later, not during the meeting, okay? And please respect the speakers. We are all volunteers here. Nobody's getting paid to do any of this. So please be respectful and don't whisper so the folks in the back can hear and I don't have to go get another piece of tech out. Okay, the purpose of this organization shall be to promote interest and skill in knitting, to encourage high standards of quality and workmanship, and to encourage the use of those skills for the benefit of others. All right, that is our purpose. And if you are new to knitting, you need help getting started, or you're having a knitting problem, there's Knitting 911. May doesn't have a table, but she's stuck with it, and she's still got a spare chair over there. So if you need help, she will help you. And she's been knitting for how many years?
First sweater in 7th grade.
There you go. There you go. So she can help you. I'm just saying. Okay? Newsletter deadline this month is July 24th. Guild members, any member can submit an article. And if you have never done so, I encourage you to do so. Even if it's just the story about how you knit this shawl and how it almost kicked your butt. Or how you knit this shawl and it was the coolest, easiest thing in the world and everybody should do it. Or how you just bought this new knitting book or checked one out from the library and it was the coolest book you ever read. And if it wasn't, if it was the worst book you ever read, please tell us so that we don't get it too. Okay?
Or yarn too.
Or yarn. It's likewise with yarn. Same thing with, these are just examples. You can come up with your own idea. We have yarn for charity projects today, and please remember this yarn is to be used for knitting charity projects, not for your personal projects. Post office box. We are getting virtually nothing there at this point. In 3 months, I've had one item that was a legitimate item come into the P.O. box. We're spending hundreds of dollars a year on this. Where the board is looking at eliminating that P.O. box because it's not really being used anymore now that our membership stuff is all online. So, and I am only.
I do have a question though, because I do get a couple paper ones, so where are they going to send it? The post office box.
The guild, so the board will have to decide that
Yeah.
before they officially get rid of it. And I think we better figure it out quick because I think it comes up for payment, isn't it, in July? We're looking at Sam because
6 months after, 6 months after March.
after March, okay, so we get it every month.
September.
In
It's
the
not,
previous minutes, it was said it is available only until October 30th,
Okay,
26th.
there we go.
So I don't know when that,
the
October-
October 30th probably, yeah.
Okay. And thank you for doing your membership online. It's gonna end up, if we can get rid of the post office box, that alone is gonna save us hundreds of dollars a year. Upcoming meetings. There's gonna turn out after the end of this year, they're gonna remodel this room. And guess what? You thought, oh, remodel, cool, right? No, they're gonna remodel this room and make it smaller and add some more to their shop out there. So we're looking for a new home again. I know everybody's happy to hear that because it never took us, and it was not hard at all finding this place, right? Because I was in the middle of that. So we're gonna probably be looking for a new home. And please feel free to share with us inexpensive places, but please don't share with Danielle or me or any of the board members all the most expensive places in town. Because we can't afford $500 a month for our meeting spot, okay? And a lot of the cool meeting locations that everybody likes are very expensive.
Are all the libraries taken now?
No, but libraries are hard.
Yeah.
Libraries are hard for two reasons. One, it's hard to get a room big enough for us. There are only a handful of rooms big enough for us. And many of those rooms are taken over by library projects.
Right.
And one of those library projects is the Lego Club. So it's whatever they decide is their project, And so, go ahead.
If one is inquiring, for how many people should we say we're looking?
I like looking for 80 people. I think this room fits 70 and we're fine. Generally, we're at 50 to maybe 60.
I think it's been a long time since it's been 60, it's been 50 and less.
All I know is that I don't want to go into a place that only holds 50 and then have the management come in and throw us out because we have 51 people.
Yeah.
So we're close enough to the borderline that I don't want to deal with it.
We have 40 today.
40 today. So that will be fine, because when we move to the West Room towards the end of the year, we can only have 50. No more than 50 will fit. And so if only 40 show up, great. And if more show up, what are we gonna do? I don't know yet. So we'll have to figure it out. And actually, I think it might be that they redid where the, when exactly the renovation was gonna occur. So I think we've got November and December still in this room because they delayed it. But I have to look back at my notes and make sure about that. Okay, now to the business portion. Minutes from the last meeting were in the newsletter. Are there any changes? Is there a movement to approve? Alice Kemner and Paul. Okay, thank you. And next we have the executive board reports. Administrative VP. And I think, is there a slide in here for you?
Is that Paul or the
Oh.
second?
Okay.
Yes.
Potluck luncheon, which was held on June 13th. I felt it was a huge success and everybody appeared to have a good time. I want to tell everybody that showed up early and that thank you for helping to clean up, because it turned out that the man that was usually there that has the room all arranged for us was on vacation all week. So I appreciate it. All those who got there early and were wiping down tables and everything. I don't know everybody's name, but a huge, huge thank you. All the food was great, and I think everybody enjoyed having the detached tables, which the word I cannot say. And also, I think everybody had fun trying to guess how many balls of yarn were in the jar and able to win a prize. The next potluck for next year will be on June 12th, 2027, so please mark it on your calendar. Be at the same place, same time, 11 to 3, I think, yeah, 11:30 to 3 or something like that. Founder's Day luncheon is the next event, and it's at Orlando's Garden, South County, the one on down on Hoffmeister. The time is 11:30 to 2:30. And I want to stress, prices have gone up, everybody, and also there's minimums on all these events. So the price this year for the Founder's Day luncheon is $30. And then, so there will be, we haven't decided yet if we're going to do a raffle or an auction, but bring some money, because I'm hoping that there will be some nice prizes. The entrees there is chicken and braised beef, bordelaise. And then we have our sides, and then there's dessert and coffee and tea. And the times are 11:30 to 2:30. like I said, there are minimums. So we don't hit the minimum, we end up paying regardless. So
What is the minimum?
the lowest minimum we could find was 35 people. So, but yeah, most places the minimum was 70 people. And so we do have, and we also have to look for a space that might hold 70 people or 60 people. So this was a place that could hold us and had the lowest minimum.
So how many came last year?
About 50,
Oh, a little over.
50 to 55, yeah, that's
I
about
think
it.
it's 50.
But there was a minimum there too, which we did
We
not hit,
didn't miss. Yeah,
so.
it was 53.
So when you don't hit the minimum, do you just pay?
Yeah, you paid for that, yeah,
Whatever the minimum was, you pay for that regardless.
regardless.
So, yeah, so it's not real outrageous maybe.
Well, the guild
I
has to
mean,
pay it.
No,
I
you
mean-
still have to pay it, and you
I
pay the
mean-
22% gratuity and everything else, so,
Right.
yeah.
Where can you buy tickets?
That's what we're working on, the luncheon thing will be online and you'll have to register like you did
Our
last year.
webmaster position is in transition, so we don't have it out there for you to buy yet, but we
But-
will be able to buy it on the website.
Yeah, just check the newsletter and check on there because I'm hoping that it'll get out there shortly. And that, so. And the last deadline then for that is for refunds is September 13th. Because we have to have counts in and everything beforehand. And also, there will be, I was surprised, to be honest, last year at Favaz's that they allowed us to take food home because most places do not allow that anymore with COVID. So there's no takeout boxes or anything at all. So it's been put in place by COVID and health restrictions and everything, so. Just heads up so you're not surprised. Also wanted to mention that there is a yarn crawl here for St. Louis and Missouri side, the end of July 23rd through July 26th. They added a day to it, so it starts on Thursday through Sunday. And you can look in the newsletter, there's a link for that. Let me go back to the potluck, the luncheon thing. Focus is chemo caps, but if you want to bring anything else, that's fine too. Also want to make an announcement. There's a yarn store in Independence, Missouri that I think it's called Yarn Store or whatever. But there's 2 stores and it's a big warehouse. And they're moving and they're having a sale on some of their yarn. So if you're on Facebook and that, you'll want to take a look at it because the name is Angelica's. And she has a good sale going on some of the Noro yarn and some of the art yarns. Some of it's 45% off. So they just started packing and they realized they had too much yarn to move because they're moving from Independence to Oak Grove.
That was kind of my question. Are they
Yeah.
closing or are they just moving?
No, they're moving to Oak Grove. So they're moving a little closer to the St. Louis side. And not in an air-conditioned place too, where this one before wasn't, so.
Where's Oak Grove?
Oak Grove? Well, I know what is there. There's a Quick Trip and a McDonald's and everything. It's on my way to my son's house. But yeah, it's about 4 or 5 exits before main Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's Angela.
yeah.
Angelica.
Angelica, and they're combining, because there was 2 yarn stores in one, and they're combining and calling themselves Knit Craft afterwards, so you might be brought in around to different sides and everything.
That's important.
Any questions?
Okay, education VP, but we're gonna start out with the Fair Isle Roundup. John, that's you.
Did anybody else have a great time?
Oh,
I learned so much. We had 4 at T7 registered for the lecture on Friday night. We had 43 actually attend. The first farewell class on Saturday morning, we had 28. Now you guys really confused me because some of you on Sunday afternoon showed up Saturday morning and vice versa. Some of you, is Marion here?
No, her husband's in the hospital.
Oh, sorry to hear that. So I'm not gonna make fun of her when her husband's in the hospital, but she showed up both days. She had to rip out everything she had done on Saturday, so she came back Sunday. Yeah, she was remediating, I'll put it that way. If anybody else wants to share their experiences with either the lecture or any part of the weekend, please do. Alice?
I enjoyed every moment of it, learned to do new tips and tricks, and thought she was so personable, and then I had her signed up to do the cruise that she's hosting her cruise thing next July. And, you know, in case anybody else wants to go, we fly into Amsterdam, we get on the ship, and for 14 days, and you go different islands, Shetland, and the other places. Yeah. Several are down the hall from me.
Well, what I was impressed about is I was very scared at first because you made an announcement about her. She had so many credentials. I thought, this is going to go well over my head. I'm not going to understand a thing. But she explained it so well that I actually have a product. And so I really liked her. She was very friendly, she was knowledgeable, patient.
Thorough.
Thorough.
And very easily understood. Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to say the patterns are written really well. It was intimidating because it's like 50 pages for that, you know.
Well, I
but
thought
yeah.
I was the only one who did that.
But she writes a really the pattern is easy to follow, and so if anybody, you can get it on her website. And I thought it's just been fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun
And Martha's here, I know she is. When I showed her my sock pattern, it was 26 pages, she laughed. She said, you're the only person on earth that would ever write a pattern that is 26 pages long. I was so glad to see Jennifer.
In fairness, Jennifer, Jenny's patterns there's a lot of boilerplate to it that is in each one. So it wasn't unique to a single
No, it wasn't.
pattern, as was the case with your 26 pages.
I did this is how far I am on my hero, so I brought a sample.
I'm going to segue just away from that area over there. We are planning a fashion show or somehow maybe September, October, November of the items that we began there. And some people have finished already and some people are in the process of blocking. So October at the Founders Day luncheon. There we go. That's another event. So you have a goal date, a target date, a goal. Finish your item, have it blocked and wearable by October. And
Yes.
we'll do that
At the Founders Day.
At the
Founders Day luncheon, and we should be able to
We
find
wanted to
someone
ask you before we announced that.
No, that's fine.
and take photos.
So, yeah, we had a good time and we had a mac and yak and everything.
Yeah, and there was,
Instead of a stitch a bitch.
the facility was wonderful. I can't fault the facility at all. It was clean, it was well set up, there were tables and everything that we needed.
And security.
Yeah.
And security, and they had, parking and everything, so I was pleased. I am not going to try to give a treasurer's report. Our new treasurer will be giving you the details on that whenever all of the bills and things are compiled into one. I will say, we had a budget and we did not meet that budget. We were under budget the entire event. And mainly that was because we sponsored each of our members with at least a $30 credit.
How many ended up signing up for the design class? Because I know there were 7.
We had
but
four
some-
people signed up on site that day, because they were so interested in the speaker, so.
There was Team Arkansas. There was
Team
a group of-
Arkansas, there
from
were
LA County
three.
that drove up together from I refer to them as Team Arkansas, they seem to like it. so.
There were five from our, mother and daughter didn't because they had to get back to Arkansas. And, so the other 3 stayed for the class and one other, stayed from the class Saturday morning as well. So we wound up, and I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. Jimmy waived the minimum of 40 students on that design class for us.
That saved us well over $1,000.
About $1,080 approximately. So that wasn't the only reason we came in under budget though. I mean, we had other things and she'll give that, I'm getting into her
No,
territory.
you can get into my territory all you want on that one. I've gotta look it up. It's gonna take me a little while, cause I gotta go across two fiscal years and gather up the information. And so it's not something you're gonna get next week, or maybe even next month.
So my impression of it was a fantastic event, something that we need to do more often. Not necessarily me. Anybody in volunteers.
You're so good.
I did enjoy meeting everybody, and I did enjoy getting, doing it, but it's not something that we do every year because it took half of a year to get it organized and executed.
We don't wanna burn people out, so.
We do a good job of that.
I do.
It's
It's one of my specialties.
This is my last official event, task of VP Education from last term. So, adios, folks. And I'm looking forward to results in October for our hats and gloves and mittens and whatever you chose.
So on that note, I don't know if you can hear me, because I'm not as loud as people. But,
Project.
if you have, an idea of a larger, educational experience, like the Fair Isle Extravaganza, I need to know about it. If you have an idea, not that we're gonna go, or have a presenter that would be, interesting for, many people. Most of the guild members, and they would be well attended. Just, I'm the one to talk to, because that's, presenters that are in demand, you more or less have to go about 2 years out. Because, that is like, yeah, and if you have a new presenter, it's possible that you can get, if they don't have a lot of exposure, you can get them earlier, but 2 years is about minimum. And sometimes it's like, okay, you cross your fingers. Anyway. Okay, how many of you do not have a Ravelry account? Good, that's easy. How many of you that do, you're all 100% have a Ravelry account, or you're focused on knitting and didn't hear me? But how many of you haven't been on Ravelry for like 6 months, or over, like say, so we have one that hasn't been on Ravelry for 6 months or more, okay. How many have been on Ravelry in June? Okay, all right. How many have not been on Ravelry in the last month? And you estimate, don't worry. So there's a few of you. So you're not really Ravelry users like I am. I several times a week, sometimes more than once a day. Yeah, and I don't do Facebook that much, or any other social media, just Ravelry, that's, okay. I'm thinking about a Ravelry Minute as an educational, every meeting or more or less to take up time. Somebody that has okay, I use Ravelry for this activity and I find it very beneficial. Okay. The Ravelry is so broad, has so many aspects. I don't use all of the stuff that is available to full advantage. I look up patterns. I have certain friends that I watch what they're making, and I participate in sock knitting competitions. And if I find a pattern, I was like, is that going to work on me? Then I look at people who have made it. They're not models. Well, I'm not a model, okay. But if you're tall and willowy and you're poised like this, that is not going to show how it's going to fit on my short, stocky, and broad frame. So that it really helps me to look at people as just natural folks, because they're usually standing like this, and they may be standing like this, but they're not contorted because they're correcting for a problem in that pattern. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Ravelry today. But if you have some kind of tidbit that you would like to share or have me try to share, because I know a lot of people, including me, I don't really like to stand up in front of people. It kind of like, it scares me. But anyway, I know you're not going to eat you, or not going to eat me, and I cannot visualize anybody in their underwear. I'm sorry. So, but I need to know information about if you have any kind of, hey, I would like to learn about this, just hit me up with suggestions. And it's like, you don't have to present it, because that is, although I would like that, you don't have to actually present something, because that scares people away from presentations and or just suggestions. So I need your help, because I don't want to give stuff that really nobody's interested in this. We don't like this. I want to make it exciting and fun and educational. Okay.
Okay. Today's program will be.
Wait.
Yarn is not. We're not starting
No,
yet.
Good. Yay.
This is she's freaking out.
Just freaking out.
Can you point it at me when I get over there again? So yeah, it's gonna be. Yarn is not baby food. I'm interested in this one because community service. Carolyn, do you have?
Hi, I'm Deborah Rogers, and this is my first time taking over this position, and I'm very glad to do it. And we have a whole lot of lovely books that I laid out over there, and magazines, and lots of yarn. But what I was really overwhelmed with is I can't get over the amount of work you ladies do and turn in. And it's not only work, it's lovely, lovely work. And so, thank you. And I know the people that receive it are going to just be out of their minds. We have socks, we've got arm warmers, baby blankets, hats. We're up in the almost 70 hats that I know about. There might be more. Okay, just this 1 month. And baby hats. You just can't imagine everything that we get donated. So, thank you.
All right. Point again for me.
Are the books like loans, is that what?
They're free.
Oh.
Please, take
Oh,
them.
gosh, I
Oh,
got
they're free.
Yeah. Please,
Take
take
as many
them.
as you like,
Please, take them.
because we can't keep them. We don't.
This
we
is
have a
still the
library
remnants of
anymore.
our library. I think that's right, Sarah.
That's the end of the library.
Yay. Yay.
But I brought a book and added it today.
That's fine. That's
So you
fine.
have to take two.
That's fine. But I will tell you, my dear, we're not taking it home.
No, we're not, we're not taking them home, so.
You can donate them to the St. Louis County Library probably if you
Well,
want.
I take them and disperse them. So we're not taking them home, but they go to my home, but eventually they get dispersed.
Yes, they can do.
They don't go in the trash.
They,
Communications VP. Kelly.
Yeah, I don't have anything for communications
Okay.
at this point.
Treasurer, that's me. The monthly report was in the newsletter. Does anybody have any questions? Then it will be submitted for audit, and again, I'm gonna do a separate report on the Fair Isle project that you guys can see, but it's gonna take me a while to compile it. It's not gonna be sudden, because I have to go through a couple of spreadsheets to get all the information.
Point.
Membership?
The treasurer's report, is that combined for May and June? Since you didn't have a report at the Founder's Day or the potluck?
Well, actually, yeah, I mean, so there was
I'm just-
one, it was in the newsletter, so, yeah, so any questions about either of those that were in the
No,
newsletter?
I just don't know how to put it in minutes.
I understand, I don't know
Thank
how either.
Okay.
Whatever you do will be fine, I'm sure. Membership, please.
Alrighty. So we currently have 201 members. And it's because we've got a lot of new ones, and I'm not sure how many are here today, but new members are Adrian Welch. And raise your hand if you're here. Betty McNew, I saw her, you know. Teresa Feathers. Carly Hampton. Erin Luna, who presented in May.
She liked us so much, she joined immediately.
She did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Martin,
Martin Farrell, Mary Rand, and Blair Hopkins, I know is here. So, so welcome to all of you, and that's about it. But yeah, nice to be over the 200 marks.
Yeah. Hospitality drawing, Kathy.
Yes, I'm sorry, what? We have one guest today, it's Jolie Krupnik. And is a friend of Base, okay, so welcome to us, so we hope you join us. We haven't killed anybody yet, so. We have a total of 40 members here. So with your permission, I will have the lottery now.
Please.
Donate wonderful surprises. Okay. I've already put the numbers together. Number 2 was Audrey Baird. You've got a lovely. So, enjoy. Yeah. Very nice. And then I have Chris Pryor. Draw another name. You want me to draw another name? Draw another name? Okay. That's because she won last month, I think. 38 is Joe Durango.
Guys, it's worth a lucky take.
That's a nice set. Thank you very much. Number 10 is Rita DeRunz. There you go, enjoy. I want to see what you make.
Put the pressure on.
Number 10. Here we already got it. Number 8 is Joni Weisberg.
Well, I did it sharply, but I actually.
And let's see, one more. Colleen Reynolds.
What?
It's great for today. You like rain? Yeah. Oh, you're wearing green. I do green.
There you go.
Green, thank you. You're very welcome. And that's all I have.
That's all.
All right.
Okay, show and share. If you've got a form filled out, great. If not, we'll write it on the back of a piece of paper or something. Who's ready for show and share today?
Forms, yeah.
We got forms. Show and share. Joni, are you getting up for show and share?
No.
Oh, there we go. There's a show and share. So
I participated in the Fair Isle class, and I picked a fingering weight hat. So there's, yeah, and it's, I've done a little bit of color work before, but this was really my first all-out Fair Isle project. And with John's assistance, I can now carry yarn in both hands, which has been a challenge. My right hand will only participate if my left hand also has yarn, so something I learned. So don't be afraid if you've never done it, you want to try. I think this was pattern number 101. And the whole weekend was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot.
Oh, you netted that all during the day.
Yeah, this was my Friday afternoon. This, this is called the Canyon Wall Vest.
turn this way,
By
John.
Mary Ann Stevens.
Hey, John, turn this way. Wow, very nice.
I want to see the inside.
This is Shetland wool from Jameson and Smith. They had the Jameson Spindrift was what they suggested. I changed the colors up. So this is a Shetland wool, and I'm going to show you the steaks.
Oh. Like I made her show the inside of the hat.
Arms
The arms are steeped, yeah.
The necks, and the arms, and the neck. So I am no longer a steak virgin.
Yes, because you have to go lie down in a dark room.
No, I need a cigarette. A steak is an area where you want to cut your knitting to accommodate the pattern. So, for example, this pattern runs right through the armholes. So you add stitches along that opening where the arm will fit, and then you cut that that portion that you added, and then have the arm opening. So this bit here is the remnant of that added portion of stitches, and I can tell you for 5 to 10, 5 stitches on either side of the cut. So I have not blocked this to size yet. So when I put it on, and I have put it on, I have these little tiny wings that stick up at the top, so I'm gonna have to modify somehow with probably a thread or something through the armhole or somehow to pull it down and as it blocks.
Or start lifting weights.
You know as well as I do, at my age, it's downhill.
It's not
There is no uphill. And I'm saving my hat for our October event.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna.
Anybody else? No? Oh, yep, there we go.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Made another tank top.
Yay.
This is the Camisole number 5 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. It's yarn that I got from the Fiber Fest this year from the Gems Luxe table. Pretty soft. Wool and yak, so it's kind of warm, but I've got enough hanging out that.
That's wonderful. Her air conditioning is working.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's what we do.
Scared.
Yeah.
Got another one?
What's the name of the yarn?
Shoot, I'll write it down.
She's got one too.
So this is actually off of a standard knitting machine.
Oh.
That I got. It's from the 80s. Found it and fixed it up and this is my first garment off of it. It's based off of the V-top by Petite Knit, but I kind of had to just figure it out. And so it's just 2 panels sewn together. It's by, the yarn is Knitting Notions Bamboo.
So let's see the back. Very simple.
Beautiful. Yeah.